What's going on, everybody? On today's Message on the Move, we're going to discuss 4 reasons why we are jealous in our relationships. So, the first reason we are jealous in our relationships is because of self-doubt. The reason I started off with self-doubt is because all other reasons deal with outside factors. This deals with internal factors. You are doubting your capability to actually connect with other people on a level where you can sustain a relationship. You lost your value. You lost your value within the relationship. It's not anybody else's fault but your own. You lost the ability to assess the situation. You lost your ability to assess whether you bring something to the table, whether you bring anything to your relationships. And that's a you thing. So you work on you build yourself back up. You start really self-evaluating and seeing your value within each of your relationships. And then jealousy is not necessary because you know what you bring to the table. You know what they are gaining from you and they'll lose in your absence. So the first reason is self-doubt. The second reason we are jealous in our relationships is because we lost the connection. Now, this is something that 2 people feel. We lost the desire to connect. We lost the desire to want to connect. And we really don't see the GPS back to one another. So when somebody comes in and actually starts getting the attention you used to get, playing the part you used to play, you see them laughing and joking, having long discussions, whether it's texting, on the phone, in person. You start to compare yourself to the people surrounding you. And you see their connection and you are still wondering why y'all still can't connect, why you have a hard time connecting with the person you once loved and connected with so closely. Whether it's a friend or a spouse, a connection is valuable. You have to really understand why you connect, why y'all connect, and why y'all on the same page. So, the second reason people are jealous in relationships is because they lose track of the connection. The third reason why people are jealous in relationships is because they lose faith in the person they're connecting with. For whatever reason, you start off, do you remember having early success? You starting off, getting to know each other, starting off having faith and believing in the fact that you and that person can coexist. You see the best of the person. Y'all getting to know each other. Y'all spending a lot of time together. Y'all are really building a bond. And then something happens along the way where the ideal becomes a reality and you realize they're a living, breathing person. And you start seeing the pitfalls of their actions. You start seeing their flaws. You start seeing all the things that you didn't see before you started. And you lose faith in the individual's ability to be honest with you, the individual's ability to be trustworthy, the individual's ability to want to put effort into the relationship. You start to lose faith in who they are. You start losing faith in what pushed you or what made you focus on them in the first place, what made you build a relationship with them in the first place. And that was all the strengths they had and how much they added to your life. You lose focus on that. So whatever the reason is, sit down, discuss it, build that faith back. Because when you start seeing them disconnect and connect with others, again, jealousy arises, and you start wondering why that person gets that person's faith and you don't, and you feel like you lost the faith. So communicate it and build the faith back. And the last and final reason why we lose faith in our relationships is because we lose track of the destination. And every relationship needs to have a destination. There needs to be a reason why two or more people come together and decide to be in a relationship. You have to have purpose. You have to work towards something to really fill that bond, because it's bigger than the two people. It's all about honoring a relationship, and the relationship is built on core values. The relationship is built on, a purpose that you're striving for on a regular basis, whether it's to maintain a friendship and be there for one another, to enhance each other's lives and keep each other on the right path, or it's to have a spouse and to coexist in a life together where you are responsible for each other's happiness. You are responsible for making sure that y'all build a life together that's unbreakable. And that deals with communication, that deals with being present every day. That deals with never losing focus of the destination. There's a bunch of people in the world, there's a bunch of distractions. Your job is to stay focused and not be distracted by all the people surrounding you, and stay focused on the people you decide to invest in. The destination should always be the relationship above everything else. And once you stay focused on that destination and enhancing each other's life, jealousy won't be a problem, because the distractions won't be there, the disconnect won't be there. And obviously 1, 2, and 3 fall into 4 if you are self-doubting, if you lose faith in the connection, and if you lose faith in the person, then of course you lost faith in the destination, and you're more fixated on, the present versus the future and building the future together. So don't lose track of the destination. All right? So these are 4 reasons we are jealous in our relationships. Obviously there's other reasons you're jealous, but these are 4 of them that you can work on a consistent basis, and they all deal with faith and staying focused on what we bring to each other's life. Togetherness is the key. So enjoy. This has been another Messing on the Move. Enjoy.